Senegal has long been referred to as the gateway to Africa due to its location on the western coast and its history as a trading center. Senegal's culture is a vibrant and rich concoction of different native ethnicities and French influence. This West African country has enjoyed political stability in recent years and is a semi-presidential democracy with one of the most transparent governments in the region. However, Senegal has a poverty rate of 47%, the majority of which is concentrated in the rural population, which makes up 70% of the overall population. Gender inequality is another major issue in not only rural areas but the country as a whole, as it ranks 163rd out of 187 countries on the Gender Inequality Index. The severity of this issue can be seen through the country's low female literacy rates, as well as high incidences of female genital mutilation, gender discrimination, and sexual abuse. We are SHE-AD, Senegal Health and Education for Equality and Development, and our mission is to create a non-profit, citizen-based organization promoting gender equality and improve women's health care by focusing on primary and secondary school attendance, women in higher education, and women's health services in Senegal. Here at SHE-AD, we seek to create an environment in Senegal where everyone has the ability to receive basic education and where women have the opportunity to freely receive safe and accessible healthcare, as well as the ability to attain the same level of education as men.
There are 3 non-profit organizations that could assist us with our development plan. The first is Avenue Health, who aim to improve the HIV prevention tactics in African countries. Family Health International, who hope to improve family planning in Senegal, and Build On, who work on improving literacy rates by building schools.
Our development priorities are to ensure primary school attendance, increase women's attendance in higher education, and to expand women's health services in Senegal.
Solution 1. Feeding children in school. Many children in Senegal, especially females, drop out to get a job, do house chores, or are married off for money and begin raising families at a young age. To combat this, we would like to provide an economic incentive for school attendance. We would specifically like to expand the NAPAD, New Partnership for African Development, throughout Senegal, which provides meals for students in school so they can focus on getting an education instead of hunger, and so their families don't have the economic burden of feeding their children. Each family pays around 60 cents a month to feed their kids in school through the World Food Program. But if families are unable to pay this, they can help prepare the food as payment. This also helps local farmers have a place to sell their crops, which works, seeing that Senegal's agriculture employs 60% of the population. Solution 2. Separate bathrooms in schools. Many girls won't attend school after they reach puberty because schools often don't have separate or clean bathrooms if they have any at all. Therefore, they won't reach secondary school and therefore won't go on to college. We would like to install separate toilets in all Senegalese schools. These toilets can have stalls that are winded to either side to create privacy while combating the issue of broken hinges and doors. In addition, they will have no roof but high walls to provide adequate lighting and allow the rain to wash them. They can cost anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000. Solution 3. Increasing the amount of female teachers. Sexual abuse is a common occurrence in schools by male teachers or students. We would want to get more female teachers so female students feel safer and they have someone to go to in case of a sexual abuse case by other students. To get more female teachers, we can work with the 6 universities in Senegal to give scholarships to women who want to study education. And these colleges could team up with schools to allow students to teach at local schools as part of earning their degrees. Solution 4. Transportation to healthcare facilities. Women in Senegal that live in rural areas do not have access to healthcare facilities, and the rainy season floods and cuts off roads to city health facilities. To help stop this, we'd like to implement SUVs and vouchers that allow pregnant women free transportation to and from healthcare facilities and access to supplies from the city healthcare facilities.
We will be monitoring our program's impact on primary education in Senegal by measuring the increases in female literacy rate from ages 0 to 14, as well as the increase in female enrollment from ages 0 to 14. We will be monitoring our program's impact on women's higher education by measuring the increase in female literacy rate ages 15 and over and increase in female enrollment in higher education ages 15 and over. Finally, we will be monitoring the impact of our program on women's health in Senegal by measuring the increase in use of contraceptives, as well as a decrease in pregnancies of females under 20 and decrease in new cases of HIV.
With a $1 billion budget, we plan on allocating $100 million to bathrooms, $50 million to childbirth, $200 million to schools, $200 million to family planning, $150 million to HIV prevention tactics, and $300 million to improving health facilities. Within 10 years, we want half of all schools to have separate restrooms, build 10 additional schools, and reduce infant mortality rates by 20%. Within 20 years, we want to double the amount of girls in secondary education and reduce the amount of deaths caused by HIV by 60%.